why can't I get what I want? Why can't I be successful? Why do I keep coming back to the same relationships or keep sabotaging myself over and over and over again? Those are the kinds of questions that I get a lot. I'm Fiona Bennett. I am a women's life coach, and I deal with helping people to be successful, to be confident, and to get lasting results with their lives. I don't want to just help you get a short-term fix to be happy for a little while or successful for a little while. I want you to learn how to be happy for the rest of your life, to be successful for the rest of your life, to have the tools yourself, the strategies yourself, so that you can be free. And how that happens is through healing the wound from the source. Everyone who I work with has been working on themselves a long time. They are already trying their best, trying their hardest, and frustrated because things just keep going back. And they are going to keep going back until you're willing to go within. It's healing of your inner wound that has to start first. And that's where it makes the big difference. So that's where I start. How I work with you is to start with the original inner wound, healing your inner child. It's not about blaming our mom, about blaming our dad. I'm a mom. I don't want to blame moms. I know that I made some mistakes when I was raising my kids, and yet I know that they're going to have to be 100% responsible for their healing, just like I am 100% responsible for mine. I'm not trying to take away anyone's responsibility for their own life. What healing your inner child is about being responsible for yourself, about taking control of your life, about owning your life, and learning how to take care of yourself. Learning how to go back to the place where you first were wounded and to take care of the needs that weren't met. Whether it was intentionally or unintentionally, there are places in you that are hurting, lonely, sad, angry. Those needs weren't met. There's a little girl in you who wasn't seen or heard, who was abandoned. And you can take care of that little girl. You can be there for her in ways that were needed then and not met then. Now you are the adult. You know what you need. You do. You actually do. I will help you get to the place where you can meet the needs of yourself, take care of those needs so that you find the confidence, the light, reconnect in ways that you have to if you want to achieve lasting results. Not just a temporary fix, but lasting, real results in your life. You know, when we have a physical wound, it's the same thing. Years ago, I was a nurse, And we had patients who had deep physical wounds that needed tending. And we couldn't just slap a Band-Aid on and hope for the best. But that's what we did when we were little kids. We were taught to slap a Band-Aid on our deep emotional wounds. We disconnected emotionally from our feelings, from our needs. And those wounded places may be healed on the surface, but they're still just as raw underneath. Physically, what happens is the same as emotionally. If you just slap a Band-Aid on top of a big gaping wound, the outer surface heals. Maybe it looks very much the same as everything else. You might not see any scar tissue, but underneath there's infection, there's pus, it's festering. And that's why every time you get a little bit of success, something comes up. That wound is still right there under the surface. You have to get underneath. You have to get deep to the surface. You have to drain away all of that infection. You have to heal from the inside out. Emotionally, you have to heal from the inside out. It's no different. So how do we do that? Well, I take you on a journey inside. And it isn't as scary as it sounds. In fact, it's beautiful. You feel lighter because you're releasing all of those things that you've held there, just like all of that infection and pus being released. You're releasing negative energy, all of that negative energy that's been stored in you as the words, feelings, impressions. It's just been stuck in you that whole time. And now it gets transformed and released. It's a beautiful process, and it's your very first step of transforming your life, taking control of your life, becoming the master of your own life, getting permanent, lasting results for freedom, happiness, success. I really want you to have that. And if you want that, please reach out. Book a free session. Get that 30 minutes, and we can talk about it, about your specific circumstances, about how you really want to change, and how we can work together. Contact me today and let's set it up. What do you have to lose? Looking forward to meeting with you. The contact details are in the description, and you can click on the link. I'll talk to you soon.